Evolution Furnace, let's go. Now I do mainly make videos on merge tactics, but that is just a part of core Clash Royale gameplay. I mean, a part of Clash Royale, and if the core Clash Royale is making mistakes or doing stupid stuff like, for example, now I will make videos on it. And so yeah, yesterday the Evolution Furnace came out, and yeah, I think it's fair to say the card is pretty much insanely broken. They need to reduce like the spawn damage or whatever. But basically, right as the card is right now, basically take whatever deck you learned how to play, or like whatever deck you played last season, put Evolution Furnace in and just play. It's kind of crazy. Basically fits in most decks, so it's not even really an issue no matter what you really play. Um, so yeah, and the interesting thing here, like to me, is that I knew this was gonna happen. Like before before the sneak peeks even came out, when they released the first teasers for Evolution Furnace and um, whatever whatever they do before card release. I called it out. I said, why why release an evolution for like, a card rework when you haven't even tested if the card is balanced or not? So you're like reworking a card in a way that it's like a huge buff. Because like if you think about it, Furnace before was a building, so it did no damage. It was basically no value on offense, and it had like no range or whatever. So right now the buffs that came with this rework are the fact that the furnace itself does damage, not just the spawners. Then of course the range and the fact that it's moving, because now you can actually now you have offensive value with the card that you previously didn't have. So you have all those kind of buffs on a card that yes was bad, but I wouldn't say like that it was that trash before. That you literally need like that amount of buffs for the card to be balanced, which obviously it wasn't needed. But on top of that, you add an evolution. And we know that evolutions, like at the start when they come out, they kind of have to be broken. I mean, I don't mind them making money with evolutions that if they're kind of like broken for the first season, but like at least make them somewhat balanced. You don't need to have like a game-breaking evolution that you can't win if you don't have it, right? Because like I mean, at that point, it's really just greedy. Like there's a line between having some revenue for the game and like just asking straight up for money from anyone who touches the game. And like releasing for evolutions for like evolution for furnace was a mistake because they have not like the game was not tested. What am I even saying? The card was not tested by players. It was not tested in meta. It was obviously a buff. Like that's what they wanted to do with this rework. And you don't know if you overbuff the card. And then you decide to run an evolution with it. And I do think that there's somewhat of like a good part to that, because giving an evolution to a card like this will have more people try it out. And like that is basically the exact same reason why evolutions have to be broken as well. Basically how this works is when you release an evolution, people are gonna try the card out. If the evolution is broken, people will play the card and they will like how it plays, right? So they will play it more. If you release a bad evolution, are gonna try the card and they're not gonna like it, and that's gonna result in people just never touching the card again. And you don't want to have that with cards, right? Because then they're just stuck by no one playing them, right? Um, and I guess like giving an evolution to foreigners kind of uh, kind of boosted the amount of players that are gonna try the card out now, and like a lot of people are gonna obviously like it now because it's it's really broken right now. Um, but yeah, it's just way too much. It's way too much right now. Like you see, like I'm not even focusing here, and I'm not even really losing here. I don't know how that's even possible, really, but it is what it is. So yeah, I hope we are gonna get like an emergency nerf to this card before it's too late, because if the entire season's gonna be like that, we're just cooked, I guess, for an entire season. See, it's just evolution spam right now. Like whoever gets more furnaces down wins the game. That's kind of that's kind of Clash Royale for the past 2 days, I guess. Holy shit, I'm not. No, that prince is gonna connect. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I think it's game over here, to be honest. Maybe tank that with a knight, if it's still possible. No, the prince is good. Wow, the prince didn't take tower there. That's insane. I don't know how that didn't take tower, but... No! He got that down. Yeah, I think it's gonna be over here. So yeah, just kind of wanted to make a video because this card needs an emergency nerf. It's way too broken right now. Like reduce the spawn time, whatever you want. Just like change something, please. Like entire community is asking for it. And that's basically it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.